Here's a stage from the US IPSC or IPSC Nationals held this last month in Florida, or last week in Florida. This is a short stage with 2 swingers, 2 poppers, and some paper. Fun little stage. You definitely had to have a plan, otherwise you would miss the presentation of the swingers completely. Here we go. Take a look, and we'll talk about some things.
You ready? All right. Because I did.
All right, just some little things in here that are really important. Here we go. Some people question, why do you draw to the steel? Because it's an easy shot. It's really big and it's close. It allows me to move my eyes and get moving a little quicker on the paper, because if I have an oops, it's a Charlie, it's not a miss. You're kind of frozen here to make sure that steel goes down. I didn't want to get too aggressive and back out of this position. I just didn't think I was going to gain much, and I didn't want the footing was just a little uneven. So I decided to be a little more solid and leave this position a little more deliberately. So I hit the steel, hit the paper, get my weight shifted. I get one big stride and arm pump, then I'm right back to 2 hands on the gun. I really wanted to be up and looking through the sights as I set up on this target and try to shoot it into position. You had to go all the way pretty much to the corner to get to the popper, but I wanted to have this one paper done prior to getting there, so I can try to pick up a little bit of time. So as I'm coming in, as I set my brake foot up, it goes from a travel foot, where my toes are pointing in the direction I'm traveling, and I'm setting up now for that brake foot. Need a little more knee bend there, would have helped, but I'm shooting as I come into position. Then I immediately shift my eyes, head's moving first, gun follows, onto the swinger. That's the only delta I got for the whole match, right there. Called my 2 shots, kept the gun up at eye target line level the whole time, moving across, shooting the wide open target on the move across. Then I pick up the last swinger. Let's look at the footwork going across here. I set up, I'm leaving as I'm taking those shots there. Could have used a little more turn in on the left foot, but I still had my travel foot pointing this way. My target foot was kind of putting towards the target, but I'm opening those hips up so I can come in here and make good accurate shots on the move. I know there's other techniques to do it. That's the one I prefer. But listening to it at speed, keeping the gun up, trying to score those points while you're moving. I stayed static on the swinger because I didn't want to drop any points. You didn't get a great look at it. Most of the swingers there were pretty partially with lots of steel around them. Fun little stage. Hope you picked up a nugget or 2 there to help you out at your next match. Get out to TFI Academy and do some training out here in Enville, Tennessee.